Hello, my dear friend. Welcome to Word Nuggets. One of the greatest promises in the Bible, one of the most comforting promises in the Bible is found in Hebrews 13, verse 5, where God's saying, I will never leave you, I will never forsake you. And one of the greatest verses of love that of God that's found in the Bible is found in Ephesians chapter 3, verses 18 and 19, which says, you may be able to comprehend with all saints what is the breadth and length and depth and height, and to know the love of Christ. To know the love of Christ. Many years back, when my prayers didn't get answered, I decided to deny God from my life. I believed that there is no God because it was hard for me to something that I cannot see, that I cannot touch and feel. And I felt like a fool believing in something that I cannot see. So I decided to follow the path of atheism, to follow the path of science and facts and hard work. And I totally rejected God from my life. But at that time, I couldn't comprehend the love of God, the height, the length, the breadth, and the depth of the love of God, and to know the love of God. Because few days later, the power as the power went out in the hostel, I decided to sit in the chapel room, just waiting for the power to come back. And in that chapel room, I saw the light of God coming to me, and I saw the supernatural light of God coming to me, and the voice of God was talking to me and saying that regardless of the circumstances, regardless of what happens in your life, I'm still God and I still love you. How will you explain the love of God? How will you explain the light of God with science and facts? There is this beautiful worship song called Reckless Love, and the lyrics of the Reckless Love says like this: there is no shadow you won't light up, there is no mountain you won't climb up coming after me, there is no wall you won't kick down, there is no line you won't tear down coming after me. That day, God lighted up the shadows in my life. That day, God climbed up the mountain just for me, just to come after me. He kicked down the wall of doubt, and he tore down the lies of atheism that day, just coming after me. There is a story in the Bible that Jesus talked about a shepherd having 100 sheep, and he had those 99 sheep saved, but one sheep was lost, and the shepherd left all the 99 sheep going after the one sheep that was lost till that one sheep was found. Even so, Jesus came after the one sheep that is me, and came after me. He kicked down those lies of atheism, tore down those lies, tore down those mindsets, and he kicked down the wall of doubt, and he lighted up the shadows in my life. He climbed up all those mountains just coming after me. And that is how the love of God is. Today, if you are not saved, if you are not sure about the love of God, make no doubt, because today God is talking to you. God is saying that I will never leave you, I will never forsake you. Give your life to Jesus. You cannot explain God using science or facts, or you cannot define God using any isms, atheism or any isms, because God is above and beyond all that. And if you are saved but you have doubts in your heart, then let those mindsets, let those walls that is stopping you from getting near to God, let those be broken in the mighty name of Jesus, because his name is powerful, his name is higher than all the other names and all the other isms in this world. God is higher and great and powerful. Things may happen in our life, failures, we may face failures, we may face sicknesses, but there is one promise that God has given us, that I will never leave you and I will never forsake you. He is able to take us through it all and to deliver us from all that we need is his presence. I will never leave you, I will never forsake you. May God bless you with these words. May God give you the strength to follow him, and may God break down those mindsets, the mindsets that's blocking you from him. May God bless you with these words. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and click on the bell icon, and may God bless you.